What is the devil's favorite boxed meal kit? Hamburger helper. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy Halloween. The month of Halloween rolls onward. Thank you for being here tonight. I hope your Wednesday has treated you very well, and welcome to a new game, Spirits and Spells, also known as Castleween in some regions. We are going to give this one a try. Never played it before. First playthrough, blind playthrough. I have, however, a couple years ago, I played a version of this game on the GameCube. I imagine the GBA port is going to be completely different. Oh. But welcome in, welcome in. We have Uncle Muscles first in chat tonight. We've also got Lucent Jelly and Game and Fit. Welcome in all. And yeah, we finished Frankenstein, The Adventures of Dr. Franken. Oh, that game went okay. I'm a little disappointed by it. I wish I liked it more. I'm a little tempted to try for a 1 life clear of that game, because I kind of think I could do it. It's just really the last level that would be very, very difficult. But see, that's the thing, is I'd have to go through 20 levels to get a shot, and then the last level is really hard, so I don't know. I don't know. That might be agony trying for that. But we'll worry about that a little later. Let's just focus on this one for now. Thank you for checking out the VOD, Uncle Muscles. Appreciate you giving that a watch. That one was actually good. I refuse. I've got mixed reviews. Jelly was super annoyed by that punchline. She now says she isn't, but I don't know. She gave me a look of annoyance. Let's press some buttons. Alright, well, there's a password system. So I theoretically won't have to do the whole game in one sitting. Unless I choose to do that to myself, which I very well may, because I'm a monster. Has the baby been sleeping at night better? No, he only sleeps during the day. Baby man sleeps all afternoon, and then he keeps us up all night and all morning. I don't know how to reverse his schedule. I don't even know if it's possible. Sound effects, music, and key configuration. Jump, attack, attack. I mean, this key configuration seems good. But why? Oh, never mind. I didn't see that the R button was changing to an L button, so I thought 3 and 4 were the same as 1 and 2. That's why I was confused. We'll just keep the default controls. I think that's the thing to do, and it's true. If we put him in, if we ever want to wake him up, the guaranteed way to wake baby man up is to put him in his bassinet. If we lay him down where he's supposed to sleep, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, he will 100% wake up. Third shift baby, yeah. Yeah, he loves to sleep on the couch in the living room. But the thing is, if he's gonna sleep there, then that ties us to the couch. We can't just leave him there; it's too dangerous. So when he sleeps on the couch, one of us has to sit up and has to be awake and sit by him. Normal, hard, and time attack. Well, I'm not a coward. Let's play it on hard. This story takes place one Halloween night. Alicia and Greg were lagging behind. The lots and what? Oh, I'm missing parts of the story because you're supposed to scroll up and down, not press A. Lots and lots of monsters. You know what? You know what? No. I don't want to miss the story. Let me reset this. They fooled me. I'm not going to let them rob us out of story, though. I like the title screen, by the way, and the music's pretty alright so far, too. Alright, new game, hard mode. This story takes place one Halloween night when Alicia, Greg, and their friends were out in the forest looking for a house where it was said there were thousands and thousands of sweets. Alicia and Greg were lagging behind the others. When they got to the house, they saw the boogeyman stealing their friends' souls. Rip all of our friends. Lots and lots of monsters appeared to snatch up the souls which the boogeyman hadn't captured. Now every one of their friends had disappeared. Our two heroes decided then and there to look for their friends and to rescue them from the boogeyman's lair, the cemetery. The doorway to the world of the dead. I like the artwork here too. It's pretty good. Ooh, and here we go. All right. Ooh, we've got a jump. I don't see a time limit. That's good. I've got a hat attack and a hat attack. Both my attack buttons do the same thing. Hey, Dead Zergling, welcome in. I did. I defeated Dr. Franken. I'm victorious. I'm actually somewhat considering it going back to Dr. Franken for a Deathless run. You'll be happy to hear. I don't think I'll probably do it, but I am tempted. They found John Wick, the boogeyman. It took me a moment to get that. Baba Yaga. Is that bouncy? You bet it's bouncy. Whoa, very floaty. The jump is very floaty. Especially the bouncy jump. The bouncy jump might be floatier than the regular jump. I think they're both pretty floaty, actually. Oh no, that's an enemy! You can't jump on enemies. Is this also an enemy? No. Oh no, I lost all my stars! Oh, I think this game is Sonic rules. I better not take another hit. I don't remember how the damage and mechanics. I really don't remember much about the GameCube game. Bunch of sweets. I'll take them. I'm assuming this jump isn't going to lead me into a trap, right? Thank goodness. Can I stand on? Is that a platform? It is. I mean, so far, this is first impression. This starts off very well. Oh, that's a soul we've collected? Right on. Ah, the spikes! I wish our attack had a little bit, like it'd be, I wish we had a ranged attack. But that's really my only complaint right now. At least Dr. Franken Deathless might happen, unlike Splatterhouse 2. Yeah, I need to do Splatterhouse 2 again as well. Chozo, welcome in. You could have done a Nightmare Before Christmas on GBA? No, not before Halloween. I'd have to do that one on, like, Thanksgiving. That'd have to be between Halloween and Christmas, right? Hey, 25 stream streak, Chozo. Excellent. Thank you for the watch streak. Scary Poppins, Uncle Muscle says. Well done. Oh. GBA was like an indie machine. A lot of games had publishers, but this is 32-bit. Alright, so can we switch characters here? Yeah, alright. He actually has 2 attacks. Oh, he can't attack while jumping, though. Oh, yeah, he can. I wonder why she only has 1 attack. Oh, no, he can't jump as high. Oh, but I can with the other button. Well, this is weird. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use... Actually, I don't think I can use this character. I can't get up onto the next platform. Oh my goodness. This is no good. Oh no, she can't get up there either. What is going on? Is my playthrough going to end right here? There's got to be a way to get up here. Unbelievable. This is terrible. I think I'm stuck. GBA had a massive library, too. Don't know what I did different, but I'll take it. He has a double jump. Oh, I'm a fool. Oh. His jump is pathetic, but it's because he has a double jump. Oh, well, thank goodness I figured that out. This character is automatically the best. He's got a double jump. I don't think the witch had a double jump. What's this? Don't know. Maybe that's an extra life. Oh, no. Your arch nemesis springs. Oh, I hate bouncy platforms. I do. I love a double jump, though. This is easily the best character. We may never play as the witch again. He's got, ooh, a more diversified moveset. And does this just spawn things forever? And he's got a double jump. And I'm now superpowered somehow? That fire is new. Right on. Oh no. Oh no, I only got 51%. Rip the playthrough. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I'll be able to go back to, max that out or not. Time to write down our password. We're off to a good start. First stage is good. Spirits and spells. GBA. First password 7Q93H8T. No, Frownie, don't do this. Keep the game light and fun. 100% is not required. Well, not on our first run. Unless I can go back a level. But I don't think there's a map. The cemetery. Yeah, no double jump. And it automatically switched us back to the witch. And I can't change characters at will, so. Looks like we have to play as each character a little bit on every stage. I guess I've got to really be on the lookout for sweets, though, if I missed half of them on the previous stage. I wonder if that my big problem was that I just didn't hit that first chest enough. I wonder if the first treasure chest we came to, I just hit it once and didn't notice that you could hit it multiple times, like the second one. That's probably how I missed them. Ooh, there's something in there. Look at that. How do I get in there? Is it too late? It's not too late. I just said, oh, you can, oh, so when you find a, you have to, like, really pound on the walls because they, the breakable walls take multiple hits to actually break. What is this? Is it? Oh! Rude. You see what that did to me? So we can, alright, we can only stand on the ones that match our characters, our current character's color scheme. Fair enough. Oh, secret platform! Thing is, you can't tell how you're doing while you're inside the level, and I don't like 100%ing games that are like that. Right? When I pause, it doesn't tell me like what percentage I'm currently at. There's not a menu or anything like that. So, I think you probably don't have to worry about 100% with this game. I don't like 100%ing games with no usable feedback. Yeah, look, I think I only hit the first treasure chest one time. One of the sweets that came out was a banana. If I went trick-or-treating and someone gave me a banana, I would be horribly upset. I'm not upset about the breakable wall. I think the breakable wall is a good thing. I like hidden secrets. I think that one was well telegraphed, so I'm not going to complain about that one. Now, if I find another one that's like yuckier because it's not telegraphed, then I'll start complaining. Hey, Fuzzy Boots, welcome in. Ah. Alright, that's a lot of sweets. If people in our neighborhood that gave away fruit, books, and pennies, I'd probably be pretty excited to get a book, honestly. Pennies? Not so much. I'm gonna give the kids vitamins, Game and Fit says. Oh no. I buy party bags of fun-sized candy bars like Mars and Snickers. It's not super popular here, Chozo says. Yeah, so we usually get like a bag of like those, kind of the same thing, just mixed fun-sized candies. Can I? Okay. Ah! I have a feeling that this is gonna hurt him. Oh no, it doesn't. Alright, it does have ice physics. It's slippery platform. We kind of get those bags that have a mix of like different fun-sized candies. We usually don't get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters, so pretty much anyone who comes up to our house, we just tell them take a huge handful, take 2 huge handfuls. I don't know if it's possible to not be damaged by that tree. Oh, rip. It is Sonic rules, by the way. Rip the Deathless Run. Oh, you can go in some of these buildings. Didn't figure we could go in the one with the closed door. But I thought there was no harm in looking. Okay, he probably expects us to switch back. No. Oh, okay, I still got it. Be upset that I missed a thing. Oh, no, I did miss a thing. Can I jump up here? Okay, we're fine. I wish you didn't have to hit the wall 1,000 times. I don't know what the fairy is for. I feel like jumping down into this pit. That there's like, well, I don't know. Like, I feel like there could be a secret hidden down inside one of these. Oh, look, you can actually jump inside the graves. Alright, well, not... Wait a moment, now I can... Is that because I have the fairy? Now I can throw my hat? I guess so. There's... Oh, no, I didn't see the tree! I didn't see the tree! Nope, I can still throw my hat. Well, why could I not throw it before, and now I can? I don't understand this game. Oh, the enemies we defeated stay defeated. Look at that. Dr. Franken on Super NES could really learn a thing or two from this game. Forgot about the tree. I didn't really forget about it, but I thought it wouldn't hit me. I thought I could be quicker. I was not clever. So, wait a minute. Hang on, I do want to go down there, but... I don't know if that was fall damage, or if that was the ice. I can't throw my hat anymore. I only have a single life left. Things are looking grim. Oh, spikes. No, enemies. Why do I have to insist on fighting every single enemy? I did. We did. We beat Dr. Franken last time. Yeah, I wasn't planning to move on from it until we beat it, and we got it. We got it last time. And trolled twice in a row. The trees are getting revenge. 94% is much better. I know where the sweets that I missed are. New password. I hope this game has continues. 42 SX/1D. I don't know if I've ever seen a password system with slash as one of the characters. How was the Aussie level? You missed the Aussie level every time? No. It was like a city with like old ladies with wheelie bags and guys bouncing around on exercise balls, and there was like this like punk guy with a spiky pink mohawk, and there was some like nerdy guy flying a helicopter, and there were poodles on skateboards. So, you know, typical Australian stuff. The Foggy Bridge. Thank you, devs. The Australia level was kind of the city theme. A lot of the, like, England and New York and Australia all kind of had a very similar sort of city theme to them. Oh, I found another secret. Who are you? You look tired. Are we friends? We're probably not friends anymore after that, right? Bogus! If I can't hit the enemy can't hit me. This game is unfair. I don't know how to jump high enough to get that. I guess from the other platform. There we go. It was easy all along. Ah, no! That's gonna crumble. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Nice. This attack attacks in front and behind us. No, I didn't see the ghost until it was too late. So I wish that it was a little bit more like Sonic, and it had the, when we get hit, I wish we actually dropped our rings and could recollect them. You know, like Home Improvement. That would be nice. Is there a secret up here? No, no secret on top of the building. Missed opportunity. can't jump on top of the building. I need the other character. That's a shame. We could go back? Well, I don't want to. The character swap is way too far back. Oh, actually, it's above... It's at the top of the, like, vertical tunnel. So I can't climb back up to where the character swap is anyway. Oh no, I can't get that either. What happens when I stand on this? Does it fall? It does. Well, it sinks. And it comes back up, so that's nice. And we've got the other character now, so everything's good. I just noticed that this is like a bull skeleton. Cows are important. I mean, I can just go for it, right? Oh no! I didn't jump boldly enough. Oh, what? There we go. That's more like it. Excuse you. I don't know if it's the bubbling goop that killed me or the fall that killed me. It's the fall. Okay, so, wow. I see. That doesn't even... Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. No. Oh no, the tree. Oh my goodness. So many skeletons. Oh my goodness. This game's a little tough. Oh, I saw a thing up there. No! I'm on my last life. Well, we're about to find out about the continue situation. Game over. We have continues. Let's go. Things are good. There was a skeleton of enemies, but well done, Zergling. Oh, we can't hand out. We can't hand out bans for puns around here. I'd be kicked out of my own chat. I disagree. I disagree. I fell through the bridge. You saw I landed on that bridge. Oh, maybe it was fall damage. No, it wasn't fall damage. I went through the thing. If it were fall damage, I would have died on the bridge, not under the bridge. I fell through the bridge. That's unacceptable. Oh, that was my fault. Please, give me some stars. Oh, there we are. Thank goodness. Hey, Derek, welcome in. This is Spirits and Spells. It's a GBA game. And so far, it's pretty good. I promised a pretty obscure game last time. I said the next game we play was going to be pretty obscure. I don't think there's a lot of people in the chat that have played this one. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I want Frownie to play the Shrek games. There's a lot of Shrek games. There's a lot of Shrek games. I've thought about it, you know, that you know how I like to do little marathons of like, you know, if I can do a lot of games in the same like franchise. Shrek's one where like I could just do a whole year of nothing but Shrek games and still probably not make it through them all. Maybe we'll do that 2 years from now. In 2 years we'll do 2020 Shrek. A whole year, nothing but Shrek games. 100% every one of them. That sounds to me like an absolutely horrific plan, by the way. Most of them are terrible. Terrible in the way that they're boring. You really don't want to do that. I don't know. Usually the kind of things I don't want to do are the kind of things I want to do most. Are those arranged in the shape of a heart? It sure looked like it. Not only can I now throw my hat, but it's on fire when I do. What an upgrade. And I still don't know what even does that. I think it's connected to the number of stars I have. Well, yep, it's connected to the number of stars I have. If you have a lot of stars, your second attack gets upgraded. And if you lose them, it's all gone instantly. That's rough. That's very rough. Whoa, I missed a lot of stuff on that playthrough. That's a shame. Hallow green. Oh, I like that. One of the Dora the Explorer games? Oh yeah. No, that was Strawberry Shortcake, where I had to beat it 5 times in a row. That didn't stop me from doing it. You know, we did accomplish it. I'm probably the only person on record to do it. I'm sure other people have done it, but I don't know if anyone else has recorded it. Most people find better things to do with their lives. This game is going way overboard with the enemies here. I like that floaty jump. Is the wheel permanently off the table? No, none of this stuff is permanently off the table. But it's probably still going to be gone for a while yet. If I'm streaming less, then I would prefer the streams to have less interruption. This game has more enemies than expected. Well done. How right you are. Boo to all Frownie and friends. Hey, welcome in, Hrafnir. Hope you're all right tonight. Thank you for joining us. Uh-oh. As long as I've still got hot sauce, which I do, you don't have to worry about the wheel being permanently disabled. As long as I've got hot sauce, the wheel will always return. Everyone watching enjoys the wheel. I hope at least most of everyone does. don't think we can jump down through platforms. Thought I was going to take a hit there. This only opens from the other side? That's a secret room? No way. Oh, no way. It's not even a secret. It's, these are mandatory? Oh, my. I can't believe I figured out that that was a passageway and not just a decoration in the background. I wonder how many of those I've walked past already. Chozo says I'm indifferent to the wheel. I mean, if we're gonna have channel points, it's nice to have things for people to spend them on. And I think the wheel is, like, pretty much the best thing I have to offer. So, you know, I feel guilty if I leave it off for too long. I'm calling them Nintendo and demanding they add this to the Switch Online right now. This is pretty alright. I'm enjoying it so far. There's really not a whole lot to complain about. Some of the like a couple of the hits I've taken have irked me a little bit. But there's really not much bad about it so far. It's a pretty competent little platformer. I mean, I might even have to just admit... he can jump up here? I didn't know that. I might even have to admit that most of the problems I've had so far are all my fault anyway. Use channel points to have people buy VIP badges, yeah. I've seen streams do that. I've never used the VIP badges, really. I think I've only ever issued one VIP badge. And that was to cows when the VIP badge first became a thing. But then cows became a mod, and I haven't issued another VIP ever since. VIP badges should be reserved for people with unofficial 200+ stream streaks. They're adding Banjo-Tooie to the N64 on Friday. Never played that game. Right on. I like Banjo-Tooie a lot. There are a lot of people who don't like it as much as Banjo-Kazooie, and I would have to say it's worse than Banjo-Kazooie in a few ways, but it's better in others. So for me, it's kind of a draw. I like the world and story and sort of narrower focus of Banjo-Kazooie better. Banjo-Tooie's world is, like, too bloated. And I think Kazooie has the better overall atmosphere. But there's some really nice quality of life improvements in Banjo-Tooie. And some of the challenges and some of the like big world things are pretty cool. So it's not all bad that the world is overly big. It can get exhausting to play through though. To 100% Tooie, it can get kind of exhausting. You can see I'm yawning just thinking about it. Ho. Hrafner says, I like the first one a bit more. Hey, Sirac of Lamb, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I think I answered Chozo's question before I read it. Watch TMNT Mutant Mayhem? I don't think I've ever heard of that. And Venom. Rewatching them before I see Venom 3. I didn't know they made a Venom 3. %9 level completion? That's horrible. That's a knife in my heart. That's a knife in my heart. I hate to see that grade. Let's get out of here. Oh, more story. Mad scientist. Those two nosy kids are going to cause trouble. Get rid of them for me. Boogeyman. So, little ones, come to join your friends? Ha ha ha. The Boogeyman. So, I thought the Boogeyman was going to be the final boss. I didn't know he was a lackey of the mad scientist. Oh, is this a boss level? It must be. I guess it doesn't must be, but it doesn't must be. Oh my goodness. No. A victory. Let's go. You win. I'll show you where your friends are. They're in the house. Over there. Ha ha ha. You'll never find the professor. Your friends are lost forever. Okay, well, thank goodness that wasn't the end already. I didn't think it would be, but... It didn't seem impossible either. Z asterisk R 456 slash. Game looks like they wanted to make a Nightmare Before Christmas game, but couldn't get the license. So this is, I don't know. This game isn't... This is the... There's a GameCube version of this game, too. So this is a... This is a game that came out in a lot of different versions. We played the GameCube one a couple years ago, and I just recently discovered there was a GBA one. I don't actually remember much about the GameCube game. I think it started off really liking it, but I think there were some annoying boss fights in the middle. I feel like I remember a Dracula boss fight that was particularly brutal. The haunted house. The characters do remind me a bit of, they do remind me a bit of Nightmare Before Christmas characters too, though. I do see what you see. I think there's got to be at least some influence there. Can I stand on this chair? I can. Ooh, sudden cold chill. Oh. Oh, the fairy is an extra hit. Nice. Those ghostly hands, like... Oh, and it's in connection with a slope platform? My goodness. That's some tricky obstacle configuration. Can I go in here? Oh, another fairy. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I want to swap characters. That open the thing on the left. All this work for an apple? That's it? I was gonna say, this door better break open. That's quite the cake. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this web to be a spring platform. I thought it was going to break and we were going to fall through to the floor below. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. He's huge. Ah! I like him. I like this big suit armor. He looks cool. Thankfully, he's just a background obstacle, because he would be very scary to fight. Also, this floor is going to crumble. Can't fool me. Ah! How have I only collected 2 stars? And let's go back. Oh, can I even get up there? I don't think I can get up there. I don't know. I don't know what the critical path is. I don't know what's mandatory and what's bonus. Maybe this looks bonus. Hey cows, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope you've been doing well since last we met. And welcome to Spirits and Spells. I think you were here. We played this game on the GameCube a long time ago. It was like a 3D platformer. You play as a little devil and a little witch. I feel like it started off charming and then became frustrating. I know that doesn't narrow it down. I know that describes pretty much everything I play. But so far, the Game Boy Advance version's pretty good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like the standard Frownie stream. Yeah. I like this game. I hate this game. The table is not an enemy. What are these, tomatoes? Tomatoes qualify as sweets now. And a carrot? Someone's got a really funny idea of Halloween candy. A tomato is way worse to get in your Halloween bag than a banana. And I like tomatoes. Handing out tomatoes to kids on Halloween just seems like you're asking for bad karma. We 100% of the level, for the first time. I actually 100% of the stage. Let's go. Derek Ocean recommends the TMNT movie from 2023. Right on. Right. The nests. Oh, spider. Ride the spider. You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. This the piano is a platform. I'm gonna ride upward. Oh my goodness! While having fire rain down on my head. The piano's not coming back, is it? That is the slowest moving fireball I've ever seen. I misread the situation here. No! I thought I was in a lot of trouble there. Fortunately, it turned out okay. Oh no, what do you want from me, game? You're not gonna hurt me, right, devil? We're on a team. No, he did hurt me. The devil betrayed me. What, but, why? I thought I was being clever, going back and looking for a secret behind the stone. I thought that was a good idea. So, I'm guessing the devil can't ride the spiders? Oh yeah, okay. I like that the different characters have different, like, abilities, but which abilities belong to which character is not always immediately intuitive to me. I mean, they're color-coded, right? The spiders are blue, I should have known. But then again, the devil was red, and he still ruined me. Speaking of the devil... I saw that was falling on my head just a moment too late. I mean, I want all those goodies down there. I'm just gonna assume there is no floor below this point. I'm not gonna jump down there. If I had a bunch of lives to waste, I would go for it, but... I do not have that luxury. Oh, well, I think there is floor down there. We have to collect the pumpkin. No. Oh, okay. Oh, no, there wasn't floor. Yeah, it starts over here, so it's a good thing I didn't go for it. %. That was pretty close. A lot closer than, what was it, 9% I got on one stage? Abysmal. 2 Q W J B H 4 The endless corridors. I have a suspicion that this level title is going to be a lie. If this level is actually endless, I'll eat my hat. It is a pick-a-path. I think it's evil they made the password Wiggle Cow says. It's hard enough to keep the letters straight when they aren't moving. That's a good observation. I didn't think about that. Nice. I like that there's a lot of secrets to find in this game. I just wish that, I wish the feedback, the secret feedback was handled better. You know, I hate a game that makes you beat the whole level and then gives you a score without any mid-level feedback that you could act upon. Turbo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight, and I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Hopefully the same is true for you. I'm perpetually tired. My wife and I had a baby a couple weeks ago, and so sleep is now a foreign concept to me. But it's a good problem to have. Other than being very tired, that's about all I have going on. Thank you for the congrats. I'm good. Good to hear. Good to hear. That devil is tough to deal with. Oh no. Oh no, it's a huge circle. Oh no, I hit a thing. I hit a thing. We should be okay. Yeah, oh, well the switch makes the door bigger. That's very odd. I was not expecting that to be what the switch did. My goodness. Glinda the Good Witch was is a fierce foe. Oh. What am I even doing? The voice of the witch enemy sounds like a chicken. Oh my goodness. fall damage. From the top. Placing this enemy here by this door is an obnoxious move, because it's really tedious to wait for him. To wait until it's safe to be able to attack him. It's pretty obnoxious decision, that one. Yeah, this is GBA. This is Spirits and Spells on the GBA. There's actually there's a 3D version of this game on like the GameCube and probably PlayStation 2, maybe Xbox. We played the GameCube version a couple years ago, and I just recently found out about this one. But yeah, it looks good. It's really using the potential of the GBA, because that's the thing. The GBA is like a 32-bit system, but a lot of its library only like is just like 16-bit games. A lot of developers seem to like not know how or not bother to use the full potential of the GBA. I mean, there are a lot of good-looking games in the GBA too. Maybe I don't want to overstate that. There's a lot of SNES ports though. GBA SNES ports are bad, too. I feel like the impression I get is a lot of people like them just because they like the SNES games. But, the GBA versions of those games are bad. Maybe not universally, but Aladdin and Contra 3? Yucky. Very yucky on the GBA. Saberwolf looks good on GBA. I'm impressed, Sir Rack of Lamb says. Saberwolf's kind of similar to this, Rafnir says. I don't think I've heard of that one. This is a tough level. This is a tough level. Interesting. Can I thread the needle here? I can! Bogus? It'd be really convenient if I could duck under these attacks, but alas, my character doesn't have knees. Oh, this hurts. And we were so far along. There's so much more of this room to climb through. What? How did I get hit? I thought that was going to break this wall open. I can't even break that wall open? There's nothing there? That's disappointing. There's a lot of stuff in that treasure chest. Okay, this is gonna break the wall open for sure. Yeah, let's go. I need some health, please. But why? The night attack animation looks really good. I'm having trouble keeping track of which doors are new. Wait a moment. Can I go in and out of this room and farm? No. I thought I was so clever. that's a lot of goodies. This must be a terribly difficult room. I was gonna say, I feel like this little room over here is a trap. I'm glad it wasn't. What do you think the lifespan of a refrigerator is? I ask because I think that Jelly and I need to replace our refrigerator. We've had two jugs of milk sitting in our refrigerator that have spoiled before their sell-by date. And it doesn't seem like stuff in the refrigerator is warm. Like everything in there is cool to the touch, but our milk's going bad. So I don't know if we've been sold bad milk or if our fridge is going bad, but I think it's probably our fridge is going bad. So maybe not cool enough. Yeah, I turned up the coolness to get us by until we get a new one. I don't think we accidentally bumped the temperature control. The temperature control is like, it's pretty tough to turn. Like you'd have to bump it really hard accidentally. It's not impossible, but I don't think it's likely. Oh, I should have backed out of this room immediately when I saw that spider. This room is not made for this character. I don't know exactly when our refrigerator's from, but I found a sticker on the inside of the door, and it has a date on the bottom of the sticker. And the font is really, really small, so it's hard to read. Even with my glasses, it's hard to read. But I think the date on that sticker on the inside of the door is 1988. I think our refrigerator is 36 years old. Just went through that last month. Had to replace the refrigerator twice. First one broke. Second was defective. Just got the third yesterday. Third time's the charm. Fingers crossed for you, Sir Rack of Lamb. That's wildly inconvenient. To have a new appliance show up defective. Very frustrating. If that had happened to me, I would have just given up, Cal says. Oh. Oh, well, I guess I'm eating spoiled food from now on. So I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting the chat to be a little bit more scandalized by how ridiculously old my refrigerator is, but when I think about how ridiculously old every other piece of technology I own is, maybe my expectations were wrong. You having a retro fridge tracks. Oh. Agreed. It's been the theme this month, I swear. My friend ordered... Oh! I picked a bad time to look away. I forgot that guy had a projectile attack. I thought he had to come near me. Friend ordered vegetable soup at the restaurant, found a sticker in her food that said used by Tuesday. It was Thursday. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I know what I'm going to be having a nightmare about tonight. I think my fridge was 14 years old, Sir Akablam. Yeah, so I googled like how long should a refrigerator last, and it seemed like about 15 years was kind of the upward life expectancy. A one-sentence horror story, Cow says. Regarding the sticker. Oh, my. Oh. I disagree. I disagree with that chandelier. It was supposed to give me a little bit more time to back away. This is a massive stage. Doing this whole stage in one credit is actually quite a chore. This part of it's my fault, because like a couple of times I've died just due to my bad attention skills. Hello, Direwolf. Welcome in. Hope you are well tonight. 100%. Let's go. Toughest level in the game, and we did it perfectly. Minus the 4 times I died. As predicted, the level was not in fact endless. My hat remains safe and undigested. Thank you for the trophies, cows. Oh, I better write this down. HGM Z5SZ. So here is where your point, cows, comes into like sharp focus, right? That 5 and that S are way too similar looking to be wiggling around, and that much more difficult to compare. Feeling good. Just got a couple Dragon Quest games for PlayStation 4. Nice. I've only played Dragon Warrior Monsters, and I didn't even play the whole game. I just played a few hours of it. My experience with that franchise is very limited. The Tall Tower. Oh my. Whenever I think of towers, I think of Jump King, and we need to go back and finish that. Okay, I saw health on the next level up. Oh no, but it's behind the... There's a stone? Okay. That's a trapdoor we actually wanted to fall through. Got some remakes coming out I'm hyped for, Hafnir says. Hope those turn out well. I have some of the Dragon Quest games on the Game Boy Color. I think I've got some of them on the NES as well, under the Dragon Warrior title, but, you know, I think it's all the same thing. They're scary games to try and play, though. NES RPGs, I'm scared of RPGs on every platform, but NES especially. Just NES games are already so like cryptic that something as like complicated as an RPG with NES levels of crypticness is just a very scary thought. Though we have done a few kind of like RPG type games, right? Not like a full-on like turn-based JRPG, right? But I mean, we did Crystalis and we did the Star Tropics games. Those are like action RPGs. And they weren't too painful. Well, you might like the mainline Dragon Quest games if you like RPGs with good stories. Well, the thing is, I kind of couldn't care less about story in games for the most part. A game having a good story is generally not a selling point for me. My favorite video game story of all time is Jump King. I'm kind of scared of RPGs in general, because they're massive time commitments, and I'm not really big on menu-heavy games, but I do want to try some at some point. I have played a few. I've played Pokemon Blue and Paper Mario. Those are my big RPG experiences. Like JRPG type games. I don't know if that spot is an indicator or if it's I think it's just decorative. It looks like... Never mind, it isn't decorative. That was an indicator. It's a good thing I didn't give up on it. Yeah, and I think rather highly of Pokemon Blue. It's, you know, largely nostalgia speaking, I'm sure, but that knowledge doesn't change my feelings. Chrono Trigger's the way to go if you want simple. I'm definitely up for more action RPGs at some point. I really want to play Secret of Mana. Like, that's one I'm kind of actively looking forward to. Don't know when we'll do it, but I do very much want to. What I'd give for Chrono Trigger HD 2D, Raffner says. You're gonna hate Secret of Mana. Well, don't tell me anything about it. We'll see. I liked Final Fantasy Adventure, so that's got me hopeful. So I know I missed something down there because there's some there was some health collectibles. I guess I could still float down this pit and see about them, but I don't know. That seems like a... Seems like the kind of move you don't want to do when you only have one life. No, we're gonna go for it. I'm not a coward. Now, what is this picador situation going on here? Okay, I'm the wrong character for that, that's for sure. I'm the right character for this, though. Why? Why bounce? There's nothing up here. Why bounce? Soul Blazer I might like. Maybe by the people who did ActRaiser. I haven't played ActRaiser. Seems like they like making games with titles that sound the same. Direwolf, not a big fan of Final Fantasy 10 through 15. I've only played Final Fantasy Adventure, which is a mana game, and Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, so my opinions on the series are very much largely to be determined yet. Okay, is that chair gonna come back up? Looks like Castlevania out here, right? Castle towers in front of the big full moon. Looks like Castlevania to me. Oh, this is the same room from the other side. We've already been here. I'm a fool. Alright, well, we explored all the things. Let's just please try and get out of here without dying. No, I said without dying. I hated 10. Way too much story. Too many subplots. Chozo and Direwolf say. Ah, please. Why does the witch sound like a chicken? I wonder if that was a thing in the 3D game, too. I wonder if I commented on the witch sounding like a chicken in that one. No, I didn't want to leave the stage! No, I missed all the collectibles! Rip. Nope, that's writing the password down wrong. HG4FNJM. Oh, aha! They're right outside. My hideaway. Take care of them. And don't let me down. This looks like a Dracula to me. I recall Dracula being the thing that was really frustrating about the 3D game. I don't actually know that I'm right about that. It's been so long, my memories are so fuzzy, but I feel like I struggled with a Dracula before. Come, my children. You won't find me as easy to beat as the boogeyman. Ha ha ha. Oh, is he gonna live up to his promise? I like the spooky background there. The artwork is really good in the little story segments. I like this sort of like storybook artwork we have here. Almost looks like watercolors. the vampire, the Dracula. His wings flapping sounds like a squeaky hinge. Oh, it's terrible. What a terrible sound. Please finish the fight so we can stop hearing it. No, I missed. I thought he was done with fireballs. I thought I was going so slow with this fight that he just gave up on the fireballs altogether. He ran out. A victory! First try! Let's go! They had beaten the boogeyman and the vampire, but they still had to find their leader, the mad scientist. Alright, ooh. Having got through the haunted house, they expected the worst as they headed toward a sort of laboratory. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you, Chozo, Sir Rack of Lamb. Ooh, let's get this password down. So this is probably the last world of the game. We've done how many stages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So probably 4 or 5 levels left. It's not the longest game. G, H, P, D, Q, S, O. That looks like a 0 to me. That's a really skinny... If that's a letter O, that's a very skinny letter O. I think that's a 0. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Shootswolf, welcome in. Welcome to Spirits and Spells. Sky Collective, welcome in. Thank you for coming along. Storyteller Lizzie, welcome in, Lizzie. Thank you for coming along. Hope you've had a great stream tonight, everybody. Was it Dark Souls 3 tonight? It was Dark Souls 3. Right on. I hope that's treating you well. This is a platformer on the GBA, kind of an obscure one, so I think there's a good chance most people probably aren't very familiar with it. Could be wrong. It's pretty alright. It's, it looks really good, right? These, graphics, very graphically impressive. Some of the levels are really long. That can be a tiny bit exhausting, but it's a pretty cool game. It's got a collectible, like it grades you for your collectibles. You get a percentage score, but it doesn't like tell you while you're in the level like how many things you're looking for. You have to beat the level and then it just throws a percentage at you, and I kind of hate that. So I wouldn't recommend 100%ing the game. I'm not going to. And I usually do. I like to 100% games, but not ones that don't give you feedback. If I can't get mid-level feedback, then I'm really disincentivized to 100% something. But I enjoy playing it. It's a pretty cool game. You got two characters. They've got different abilities. They're weak to different things, so it's advantageous to you to just switch out at different times. There's a password system, and it looks like we have unlimited continues. I don't know that for sure, but it looks like they're unlimited. So it's really forgiving, too. It's pretty alright. It's a good game for Halloween. You play as a pair of trick-or-treaters. That's what your characters are. A pair of trick-or-treaters who have run into trouble. And now they have to rescue their friends from... Well, it looked like the boogeyman at first, but in actuality... Well, maybe I shouldn't spoil it. I already have halfway. Slasher, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well tonight. Watching the Castlevania anime. I haven't seen that. I'm a big Castlevania fan, but I don't often make time for a lot of movies and TV shows. I've heard mixed things. Mostly people say it's pretty good, though. Alright. I thought the odds of me making it through that level on a single life were pretty... Making it through this level on a single life were pretty thin. I'm not surprised to be continuing. Watched a bit before, never finished. I'm a DVD player. That Dead by Daylight. Right. The release of the Castlevania chapter has me into it. Oh, I didn't know they added Castlevania to that. It's one of the best TV/movie adaptations of the games. I'd love to play the Castlevania games. Oh, can highly recommend. I'm particularly a fan of the older ones, the ones that are straightforward platformer games. I don't really care as much about Symphony of the Night and its clones. They're fine, but they're not my preferred style of game. Though to be fair, I do really, really love Order of Ecclesia, the last one that they made. I haven't played all of them in that style. I mean, I haven't played all the platformers either. I've played probably about half of the total Castlevania games that exist. But, oh, they're fantastic. Play too much DBD for my own good. I've never played it before. I think I would like it though, because I really liked that Friday the 13th game that they made, and I think that they're kind of similar. I might be way off base with that, but my impression has always been that they're kind of similar. The thing is, that Friday the 13th game, part of what I liked about it was that it was buggy and janky and broken. And so, if I do play DBD, I might be sad that it's more polished than I want. I kind of liked how flawed the Friday the 13th game was. Frownie prefers his skeletons on motorcycles. Oh, yeah. Vampire Survivors is also getting Castlevania DLC. I thought it already had one. Maybe this is an additional one, or maybe it hadn't come out. I just misunderstood before. Schutzwolf's gonna watch the Castlevania. Heard good stuff about it. Looking forward to it. Hope you enjoy it. My favorite Castlevanias, and this is a list, no one else's list on the planet will match mine. Keeping in mind I haven't played every single one of them. And also keeping in mind that my taste is very bizarre. My favorite Castlevanias in order, like my top 5 are Castlevania 1, Castlevania 64, Castlevania Bloodlines, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, and Castlevania The Adventure. I don't think another person on the planet would have that top 5 list. Oh, we have another raid coming in. Very nice. Rush Pirate. Ahoy! Thank you for the raid. I hope the rest of your stream went well. I was hanging out earlier. Rush Pirate was playing my favorite game, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, my #1 all-time absolute favorite game. And we were having a really good time. And then switched to Nosferatu, and I had to dip out from Nosferatu because I might play that myself one day, and so I didn't want to see too much of that one and get spoiled. But hopefully the rest of the stream went really well. Finished Beetlejuice. That game is a pile. Mighty Collector, welcome in. Thank you for coming along. Captain... I don't know. Is that Captain... Is it Captain Taco? I don't know if that H is affects the pronunciation or not. but welcome in. Nosferatu is a time. I think you'll like it. Looked like kind of a cinematic platformer. Not really my favorite type of game, but if it is in fact a cinematic platformer, but I would still like to try it out. Thaco? Ah. I took a chance and I was wrong. I'm sorry. I overthought it. Captain Thaco, welcome in. Want to get into seeing more content of retro games? I want to find a way to play the original Silent Hill. Love Silent Hill, into the survival horror kind of stuff. Nice. I don't have a lot of survival horror experience myself. Mostly it's Resident Evil 2 on the N64, the Resident Evil remake on the GameCube. Those are the games that I had like growing up that were survival horror. And then on the stream I've done Silent Hill 1 and 2. And both of those are really fun. I think I like Silent Hill 1 more. I don't know, I had some pretty memorable moments in both playthroughs. Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 had me stuck really bad on 2 separate nights. There were 2 separate nights where I got stuck in that game for like 3 hours. Just in one place, because I couldn't, well... Some silly things happened, and I'm stubborn about doing things blind. But yeah, they're both pretty fun to play through. Got the Silent Hill 2 remake. It's amazing so far. I'm bad at combat, so I'm dying a ton. I haven't checked that one out, but I've heard from at least one big fan of the series that the remake's really good. Hey, Human, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Resident Evil's amazing as well. Sadly, I've only been able to get the remakes. Need to invest in the original versions of them. I've heard good things about those remakes, too. I don't tend to play a lot of remade games, I guess. I guess just because I'm a retro guy, I tend to stick with the original versions of most things that I play. I don't have any of I don't have any new and fancy hardware for playing remakes. The remakes that are coming out nowadays anyway, so... Your honorable blind playthroughs are why I'm here. Rich Show Cash, welcome in. Thank you. I have a lot of sense of personal pride and honor wrapped up in trying to never receive any help on the games I play. I don't have a perfect record. Some games do break me down, but you know, I do ask for help, you know, a few times a year. I had to ask for help this year on the Wizard of Oz and on Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. So at least twice. There's probably more. Those are the first two that are coming to mind. But in my defense, I suffered with each game for several hours before I asked. The chat was begging me to ask for help. By the time I broke. RE2 remake made me scream my heart out. Because the liquor/one creature on the ceiling. Oh yeah, I was screen sharing to my boyfriend. He said, "Well, maybe it's on the ceiling." I pan up, and yeah, it was. I think I know. Well, there's a part like that in the original game. So, even though I haven't seen the remake, I think I know the general idea. Grim Fandango. No, I haven't played that one. Did 100% blind. It was the best experience. Right on. Yeah, I haven't played that one. I think my sister recommended that game to me. Hate to go so quick, but I may sleep. Since it's nearing 3 a.m. and I work at 1 p.m. Hope all goes well. Try to stop by a bit more. Hey, thank you, Slasher. It's been great talking with you. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you being on board with us. Sleep well. Have a smooth day at work tomorrow. And we look forward to hopefully seeing you again. Mazin, welcome in. Thank you for joining us, Mazin. I figure you have to stop in. I mentioned Castlevania the Adventure a moment ago. So I conjured you into existence. I said the magic word. The original Resident Evil 1 remake for GameCube is one of the rare examples of an actually good remake, Mazin says. Yeah, I did play... So I played Resident Evil 2 on the Nintendo 64... and I played the remake on the GameCube. Those are my big Resident Evil experiences. I played a little bit, maybe even a lot. I played some of Resident Evil 0. I was going to say Castlevania 0. I played some of Resident Evil 0 on the GameCube, but I had to abandon my playthrough because I got soft-locked. And I never went back to it. I missed the best part of the stream because all I said was that I like it. I didn't talk about it in detail. The Robot Factory. There's a treasure chest off screen over here. That's so sneaky. Is this an enemy? Oh, it is, it is. This robot is gonna chase us through the whole level? Oh my goodness. Tough. I mean, what if I just hang out on that platform and let the robot go first? Oh no, the stuff doesn't respawn. I can't get that fairy back. Well, the switch is already flipped. I didn't have to wake this robot up. I could have ignored him. No. Alright, so I can't outsmart the game. I thought if I just stood on that platform for a while, the robot would go away. I think the game is smarter than that. Okay, got the fairy. That's good. I don't know if the robot's still chasing me. I think we're safe. Same for me of my Resident Evil 0 playthrough. You say I had too little ammo left and was unable to beat the last boss. Never bothered to start all over. Oh, rough. I don't think I was that far on my playthrough. But yeah, I got saved. I was in a save spot that was right next to a boss, like, and I didn't have any items in my inventory, so I really messed things up. I should have switched characters. Oh, I really should have. The other the other character's mandatory because of that jump there at the end. Run! Oh, my last life. We can still do this, though. I wish I could stand on top of these pipes. There better not be a good ending hidden behind 100% in this game. If you have to 100% this game for the true ending. Someone's gonna get a very strongly worded email from me. Let's go. That went real smooth. Things are going real smooth, and I ruined it with a really badly timed jump. I have a question for you. I'm afraid I know the answer to already. Fire away. Hopefully my answer won't disappoint. You ever play stuff on emulator, even just for exceptions? Kind of. I don't have anything against emulation, but for the stream, I don't really want to play anything on my computer while I'm streaming from the computer. So I don't run any emulators on my computer. But I have a couple emulators on my Wii. And we can do emulation like that if we have to. I generally prefer not to. Mostly because I'm kind of bad with computers, and I do have a lot of stuff physically. So I feel like I should prioritize playing the games that I own physically before I start emulating stuff. Because, like, what's the point of having all this stuff sitting on my shelf if I'm not going to use it for anything? It's, like, kind of going to waste. But yeah, I'll emulate if I have to. I got some flash carts now. I have flash carts for a lot of my consoles now, and so I use the flash carts for a lot. A lot of times now, even when I own a game physically. So that kind of goes against what I just said. A lot of cartridges that I own physically, I still just load the game up on the flash cart because it's more convenient. But it depends. Yeah, for this one, yeah, we're using a flash cart. I've got a GBA flash cart. We're playing it on the GameCube with the Game Boy player, though. And I'm actually using for my controller a Nintendo 64 controller. I've got an adapter that lets me plug this into the GameCube. Because I like the D-pad and the button alignment. Because I just use the outside legs for GBA games. I feel like that's the best way to play it. Hey, welcome in, Sparrow. Good to see you. Thank you for the resub, Sparrow. 40 months. That's almost a moth? That's almost a year. Thank you for your support, Sparrow. I hope things are going well for you. Hope life is treating you well. Guess we will probably want to swap characters. Try and outrun this robot. I knew I was making an error when I tried to jump over that enemy instead of attacking her. Oh, rude. That robot shouldn't have got me there. But we beat the stage, so it's all fine. It's all fine. Let's go. Going good, thank you, Sparrow says. Lots of home renovations. And working. Home renovations. Sounds exciting. I don't know if you're DIYing any of the renovations or if you're contracting it out. The former, I imagine, would be quite exhausting. The latter, I imagine, would be quite financially painful. There's drawbacks either way. Obviously, you have enough physical games to keep you busy until the sun strikes the earth, Mazin says. Well, I do have a bit. I have a nice physical collection. It's all right place, right time, though. I have a lot of retro games because I started buying them real early when people were just throwing them away. Like, I started building my NES and SNES collection when the Nintendo 64 was still the, like, hot new item. And nobody cared about the old carts. They were just junk. You could scoop them up real cheap. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, what calendar are you using? A very special one. Some DIY, mostly contracting. New air conditioning system. Ooh. Downlights in the living area. Painting soon. All left to the experts this time. New air conditioning system. That should be real nice. high quality air conditioning is vital to my happiness. Which calendar are you using? The correct one, Cal says. Mazin says, the thing I'm currently working on, a secret project I'd love to throw at you one day, however it necessitates a modern emulator and the internet. Well, I mean, you can always pitch your idea to me, Mazin. I'll definitely listen to it, and I don't promise to make it work, but it's not impossible. I will replace my computer someday. So someday I'll buy a nice computer, and you know, maybe we'll do some fancy emulation stuff. But I don't know when that'll be. Yeah, exactly. Someday. Ooh, let's write down this password. Air conditioning is an absolute must, Sparrow said. Might have got a few more years out of the existing system if I hadn't attempted to deep clean it. Somehow caused the impeller inside the unit to break. Just caused the whole thing to lose balance and damaged it even further. Lesson learned. $2,100 later. That's a hefty bill. That's a hefty bill. Our, I don't know if I shared this. So 2 weeks ago, the night that Jelly and I brought the baby home from the hospital, we turned on our heater for the first time this year, and guess what didn't work? Our furnace was on the fritz, and I checked the forecast and it said low of 32 degrees. That's not a good situation to have no heat in. That's not a good situation to have no heat in. Oh my goodness, that was extremely stressful. I did get someone to come out and take a look at it that night. I had to pay a pretty hefty fee for late night emergency repair service, but fortunately the part that was broken was still under warranty, so I didn't have to pay for the actual. I only had to pay the emergency service fee. I didn't actually have to pay for the parts and repair, so thank goodness. But it was I almost would have rathered a heftier bill for if there had been like if it's somehow a heavier bill could have erased the stress that I went through. I think I might have preferred that, because that was a pretty high anxiety night. We made it through, though. We made it through. I didn't do myself any favors by worrying either. I should have been more calm, but we made it through. We made it through. Could have handed them a copy of Echo the Dolphin and they would have fixed it for free. I think I would have to take a copy of Echo the Dolphin away from them. No one wants to be handed that game. The Forbidden Experiment Room. Why is that? Is that because that's what's in the tubes back here? This delicious green liquid, is that the Forbidden Mountain Dew? It's a Frankenstein! And a robot? I'm being chased by everything on the planet. those guys aren't gonna break that rock wall open? Well, I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, cool, cool. Just follow the... Oh no, I followed the things and I missed the better things. No. Oh. Right as I was saying it too, just follow the collectibles. Don't follow the collectibles, they betray you. What am I even supposed to do from here? That guy only took 2 hits? He's so big and scary. There's nowhere to go. Can I make this jump? Oh, I can walk on this? Who? What? No, why would you ever think you could walk on this? You mentioned furnace for heating. Air conditioning in Australia is usually split system, reverse cycle air conditioning, hot and cold, that uses a refrigerant or duct air conditioning, where a unit sits outside and feeds into some vents through the roof. I remember in Germany there was a dedicated boiler room for most buildings, where the heating is usually through a heated water radiator system. How does it work in your neck of the woods? Is cooling as important as heating there? So, in Wisconsin, a lot of people don't bother with, like, a central air system. A lot of people, well, probably less and less now. But I know several people that don't actually have, like a central air conditioning system, but they just have like these box air conditioners that sit in the window in a room, and they'll set those up in a room or two during the summer where they expect to spend the most time, and that'll be just kind of what they get them used to get them through the summer months. For heat, I mean, some people have electric heat. We have propane. We have a propane furnace. And we have, like, our air conditioning, like, we have central air. We have a big box, like a big like a big machine that sits out back of our house, and the air and the heat, you know, they run through the same... They share some pieces of the equipment. Like, the blower is the same for both units. I'm kind of mechanically dumb, so I can't really describe things very well, Sparrow. I'm not a great person to ask, unfortunately. My air conditioning, my furnace and my air conditioner are kind of just magic boxes. I don't mind the question at all, but I feel bad because I know I can't answer it very well. Call those a dog box for some reason. Split systems aren't all that different. Just have the compressor outside and a unit with an impeller and some thermostat smarts indoors to reduce noise. This new one even connects with your Wi-Fi, so you can turn it on before you get home. I could probably get a thermostat that connected to my Wi-Fi if I wanted to do something similar, but I don't like smart devices. I like, the dumber my devices are, the happier I am. I don't like having a bunch of devices that can outsmart me. I like things that control with like physical knobs. Like I bought a slow cooker recently. Master Tuesday, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I bought a slow cooker recently. I had all these ones with like digital displays and fancy timers and heat level settings and stuff like that. I don't want any of that. I bought the basic slow cooker with the little like chicken head knob that you click into one of 4 positions, and that's it. That's all it does. Mine supposedly has Wi-Fi connectivity. I too like dumb appliances, Cal says. And I have to get a new refrigerator. So you missed this before, Sparrow, because I asked how long do you think a refrigerator lasts? Because I think I have to replace mine, because I've had 2 jugs of milk spoil in my refrigerator before the sell-by date, and like, it feels cool. Like, everything in the refrigerator feels cool to the touch. But, so I could just be buying bad milk, but I don't think so. I think my refrigerator's gone bad. But I asked how long does a refrigerator last? You want to take a guess at what year my refrigerator is from, Sparrow? Jumping on that bandwagon too. Dumb appliances are the jam, Tuesday says. That's one smart device I'm okay with. One that'll cool down my house before I get home on a 100 Fahrenheit day would be perfect. You're saying your refrigerator isn't running? My refrigerator, so I don't know, I can't say with 100% certainty. Whoa, Sparrow, you are 1 year off. The date I found inside of my refrigerator is 1988. That is great. That is spectacular, Sparrow. You just bought a replacement one? You got one with the double French doors and a drawer system for the freezer? It's the most fanciest thing I might have owned ever. I think I'm gonna get something kind of similar with the freezer drawer on the bottom, and yeah, the double doors on the top for the fridge. But again, no water, no ice machine. The water and ice machine on the refrigerator are a scam. All those things do is go bad. All you're doing is investing in a headache when you buy a refrigerator with an ice or water machine on it. Those are a scam. I don't like them. So none of that. I'm not gonna get a smart refrigerator. I don't want it ordering milk behind my back. That's an old refrigerator, Greg says. I mean, we weren't having any problems with it, but yeah, I think I need to replace it. If it were just me and Jelly, I'd probably ride the refrigerator out a little bit longer. And make sure I wasn't buying bad milk. But, considering we store the baby's food in there, too, I want to get it replaced ASAP. Sparrow wins chat for the night, Cow says. Mine actually has just the water dispenser on the front, but it's gravity fed. As long as some rubber seal doesn't break, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, just make sure you remember to check and change them, right? Mine has that set up too, but mine makes fancy orb ice. Is it needed? Absolutely not, but I do enjoy... What is that? Oh, bougie ice. You know, I might... I would feel pretty fancy with some orb ice cubes, I'm not gonna lie. Best year in history, Mazin says. 89, the year of Castlevania the Adventure. A lot of my appliances are pretty old. But as long as they still work, I'll run them all into the ground. Unfortunately, my fridge seems to no longer still work. So I turned the dial to make it more cold in the meantime, hoping that that'll tide me over for like the week or so before they'll deliver me a new fridge. I haven't actually bought it yet. I gotta go out and buy my refrigerator tomorrow, so... Unfortunately, the spot in my kitchen where the refrigerator goes is kind of like outdatedly small. So my options for what kind of refrigerator I can buy are pretty limited by the space that I have available for where to plug it in. It seems that modern refrigerators have trended a little larger than 35 years ago. What am I doing? It's fine. Oh, I am not a clever man. I know how to fight that enemy without taking damage. It had just occurred to me after the fact. Hey, Buddha Fingers, welcome in. Costco-sized condiments dominate the fridge shelf now. Wow, that's one. There's the one item I don't need. I don't need any space. I don't need any space for condiments. Okay, this guy can't walk in the green, so if I just... No! Ah, I should not have taken damage. I got robbed. Now I'm gonna lose another life. Old Frownie with the tomato sauceophobia. Keep it away. Keep it away. Bogus. I know exactly how to fight that guy. I keep getting robbed. Hurts my feelings when the game treats me like this. I have feelings too, game. Uh-oh. I made a bad decision. Alright, well... This is rough. Because we actually need the other character, but... I need to eliminate this guy first. Got him. Nice. Now we go back. Let me reset my audio. It's drifted a lot. I was going to wait until the game was actually quiet. But I'm not getting anywhere fast enough. Never got the point of all those fancy smart devices and network stuff nowadays. It takes away from the fun of life. No idea how people ever come to support such things. I don't know. I don't, Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait a moment. The other character is mandatory. This doesn't make any sense. The witch can't jump over that wall because she doesn't have a double jump. We have to use the devil, but he can't float down. Oh. Well, the solution was obvious. We just have to make sure we fall in these little boxes. Okay. What do you know? It was easy all along. If only they'd made something actually useful instead. No. Look at this right here. Is that a margarita? What is this? What else could this food item here be? My character is not old enough to drink that. Well, I don't know if I need to switch characters or not. Probably do, but it's very difficult to know. Cocktail with a cinnamon stick in it. Have to get going already to grab something to eat? I'll be back on later, Sparrow says. Right on. Hopefully we'll get to see you again, Sparrow. I hope you find something good. I don't know, we're pretty far along in this game. The stream might not last until you make it back. So, if I don't see you again, be well, my friend. Robbed. 100% robbed. You could hear the sound of my attack as that devil walked right into me. There is no way. There is no way that I deserve the hit. I don't even think the devils should damage me to begin with. We should be on the same team. Why is he invincible? Why is he invincible? Oh, what is this item? Is that a human heart? Oh, thank goodness. I was trying to push up. I was trying to push up to go through that door. I mean, it wasn't working. Oh, Cal says the margarita is fruit salad in a fancy cup. Yeah, you might be right, because there's something... It looks like something's piled up inside of it. I think I let the shape of the glass speak to me more powerfully than the actual contents of the glass. You process the heart of Vlad. The Soul Reservoirs. We've got to be coming up on the last stage here soon, right? Okay. I don't know what the point of that thing closing behind me was. Ah! Ah, I thought he couldn't run through there. Got him. Ooh, oh no. Oh, I took damage. Hey. Emmy Award winner, welcome in. How's this game compared to the GameCube release? I think I actually like this one a little bit more. The GameCube game... So I played the GameCube game several years ago, so I don't remember it very clearly. I feel like that one started off, I felt like it was really charming and I liked it to begin with. But I also think, if I remember right, it became very frustrating. Some of the boss fights later on became kind of irritatingly difficult. This game has not really been that. This game has been a lot more smooth all around. I mean, there are definitely a few places where I'm rolling my eyes because I feel like the game is behaving a little bogus. But that's the exception rather than the rule with this game. Mostly it's been pretty much a treat. There's some goofy hitbox shenanigans going on. But that's about it. You felt the same? Like the game fell apart at the end? Last few stages were frustrating. Yeah, I felt like, in particular, I think the last boss was a little difficult, and I feel like there was a Dracula boss that I was really frustrated with. I think was probably the worst part for me. Was a sort of Dracula fight. Part of the way through. This one's been pretty alright. I think I'd recommend this game, generally speaking. The camera and the difficulty hurt it so much, but the game had a lot of potential. It was so charming in the mid-2000s Cartoon Network TV movie type of charm. Yeah, I felt like starting off I was like, "Oh, this is a pretty cute, fun game." Thinking if this game doesn't betray me, we can make this an annual tradition. And then it betrayed me. Then it became so difficult, I was like, I don't think I ever want to play this again. No. Well, the GameCube one several years ago, certainly worth the experience at least. Yeah, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I don't reckon I regret the money I spent. I'm glad to have played through it. But yeah, I probably won't ever play it again. Maybe if enough years go by, maybe I'll play it one more time. If enough years go by that I forget what it was like the first time. I'm kind of laughing, but that's a distinct possibility. My memory for games seems to get worse and worse. Oh, I'm still alive. I thought that was it. I thought I was a goner. Nice. Oh, hey, we had a raid come in. Welcome in, raiders. I was a little distracted there. Great to have you with us. Yaden, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the raid. And Jen, thank you for coming along. Great to have you here as well. Hope you had a good stream tonight, Yaden. If you got a little while to spend some time with us, tell us about your stream, what you were doing, and how it went. I'd love to hear. We're really far along in this game. This is Spirits and Spells on the Game Boy Advance. There's a 3D version of this game on the GameCube and maybe some other platforms. I played the GameCube game a couple years ago, and it was it's a game that starts off very well but ends up being terribly frustrating. We were just kind of talking about it right before you came in. This one is the better version, I'd say. This game is only mildly irritating. It's generally pretty good. I don't have a lot of major complaints about it. In fact, it looks real good, and it's mostly pretty fun. I could recommend it. I could recommend this one. Man, the plot was so dark. Paid $100 for it, but it's worth it for the experience. It's gone down in pricing. GameCube prices might actually calm down. I don't know. I don't know if I don't ever really hold my breath for retro game prices going significantly down. I'm a pessimist. Good times. Ken Griffey Jr. presents MLB. Return to trying to finish the 162 game season. Oh, good luck to you with that. I just that sounds like a grueling undertaking. That sounds like a grueling undertaking. Hopefully it goes along smoothly for you. Let's get our next password. VB3Z/SD. So I kind of hope this is the last password because I'm out of room on my piece of paper. I'm out of room on my post-it note. I should have written more small. It's my favorite baseball game, so it's not too bad. Pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, if you like... That's the thing. I'm not really much into baseball. So it will be a lot rougher for me. If you like, if you like those kind of games. 162 game season does seem like a long game, though, even when you do love it. Did you play the Haunted Castle remake yet? Do you save it for when your son comes of age and you pass the whip to the next Belmont? I have not played it yet, Mazin. I am definitely going to. So, yeah, don't anyone tell me anything about it, please. Because I want to stay blind on it. But I definitely am going to. I'm a huge Haunted Castle fan. I've got to play it. 58 games in, Yaden says. About a third of the way there then, almost. Or maybe just over. I think we're at the boss. This might be the last boss of the game. We might actually be wrapping up here pretty soon, my friends. So, you found me. Bad move. This is the end of the line for you. The mad scientist. Oh, he's fast. I'm already hit. It's alright, I just have to do the rest of this damageless. No. Rip. There we go again. I guess on that occasion I might also won't get around Haunted Castle when I get the DS collection. Genius how they called it Dominus though. I thought you'd appreciate that. Goodness. What do? I can't seem to jump over that attack. Or avoid that one. This whole situation is impossible. Alright, it would appear there's no jumping over the fire. Oh no, damage is forced. It's the hardest boss in any game. If I could swap characters... if I could just play as the devil instead... That reminds me of the Wario Land 2 end boss. I'd have to see it again. As much as I loved Wario Land 2, the details are not, that's the bosses are not sticking in my brain very well. This is so tough. No, I was doing so well. I didn't want to say anything because I was doing well for a change. It's been way too long since I played it, decades at this point. Why? Why? Victory, let's go. The souls of Alicia's and Greg's friends rejoined their bodies. They were saved. After the night's adventures, everybody was happy to go home and be reunited with their parents. Alright, let's go. We get a rockin' tune for the end as well. That last boss was a little janky. I didn't like the timing on those bombs. And when he came down on top of me, it just... Ooh, it was irritating. But you know what? It's all alright. We made it through. Thank you for the trophies, cows. Thank you for the GG, Aiden. I think that's going to be our stream for the night, my friends. A little early. Some shorter streams happening here lately. I do plan to try and be back tomorrow night. I don't know what we'll play. I don't have anything picked out yet, but something spooky, something new to me at least. So maybe another SNES game, maybe another GBA game. I'm gonna just look through the library and see what jumps out at me that I haven't played, that I might be able to reasonably hope to complete in one night. But this was a fun time. I hope you had fun, my friends. This was this game treated me pretty well. I could recommend going through this one. Thanks for a great stream. Thank you, cows. Thank you, Mighty Collector. Angelus, welcome in. You've come into the end of the stream, Angelus. I appreciate the raid, but we're about to raid out as well. If you want to take a quick moment, tell us what you're playing, how it went, what you're going to be playing next. We'd like to hear. But I am going to be looking for a raid target while we wrap up here. Keep an eye on the Discord tomorrow, because depending on how the refrigerator shopping goes, I might have to cancel if I get too busy or too worn out. I'm not planning to cancel, but just make sure you look at the Discord before you cancel any of your plans, my friends. I'll let you know tomorrow evening, or, well, probably tomorrow night, what direction the wind is blowing for me. But I do very much want to be here. I hope to be here and, like I said, playing something spooky, something new, hopefully a one-off kind of game. Finished up Doom 3. GG, Angelus. Very well done. Thanks for letting me sleep before noon this time, Mazin says. Thank you for stopping in, Mazin. Final boss is brutal, but I put him down, Angelus says. Very well done. I think I found us our target. I'm sitting through an ad. If I don't make tomorrow night's stream, then Monday will be the next time you see me. Probably. I'm trying to stick to a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule for now. Eventually, you know, ideally we'd go back to our nearly everyday pattern, but it might take a while before I'm ready for that. I'm gonna send this over to Nar, working on Sega, practicing for the Sega 8 event. Playing Bloodlines right now. Hopefully that'll still be going by the time we make it over there. I don't know how many levels are gonna be part of this race, but Castlevania Bloodlines is a great time. And Nar's got a great stream, very much worth checking out. Retro streamer, very friendly, does a lot of NES, among other things. Good to see you. Until next time, thank you, Yaden. Thank you again for the raid, my friend. I hope the Ken Griffey Jr. continues to treat you well. Take care. Thank you, Angelus. Thank you, Cows. Thank you, everybody. One last time, thank you very much. I appreciate your company, my friends. Hopefully I will get to enjoy having you around again very soon. But we're all done for tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.